Welcome to the 2014 Regional Development Australia Northern Inland Innovation Awards.
Professor David Lamb, congratulations.
Thanks, Gary. Thanks.
What does this recognition, the Northern Inland Innovation of the Year, mean to you?
Well, actually, what does it mean for farming? The Smart Farm at the University of New England may be a university initiative, but it has been inspired pretty well by the 137,000 farmers in this country. So what it means is exposure, publicity around some of the key issues that we face in farming, in how to get the best out of that technology that's going to become available in the near future.
And this award really recognises not only what has been achieved after 12 years of precision agricultural research, but also the potential of what the Smart Farm represents. What does it represent in terms of being a demonstrator site?
Well, if you consider the genesis of precision agriculture, it all kicked off in the early 90s with the emergence of low-cost global positioning systems. We could track our harvesters around the paddocks, we could measure our yield of our crops, and once we started to see how our production was varying over our paddocks, people started to ask questions, well, what can we do about it? Now, fast forward to the present day, and the precision agriculture has a much broader range of meanings. It's about connected farming, the internet of everything. So not only have we got the ability to measure things that matter on the farm, how it relates to our productivity and informing our management, but we now have the opportunity to deploy low-cost technologies on farm so that effectively we can connect the farm up. So the future of farming is around connected farming, but of course the key ingredient to connected farming is to ensure that we provide good, reliable, high-speed internet to farms so they, like every other business in our urban settings in this country, can get the best out of what it means to be connected.
And another key aspect of what you've done with the Smart Farm is collaboration.
Yes, we have a large number of small and medium enterprises, corporate farmers and individual farmers who are constantly keeping us abreast of where the innovations are. Innovation occurs on farm, and then those ideas get put to work in backstreet laboratories, on kitchen tables, in universities and other institutions. But at the end of the day, it all begins on the farm, and that's where it ends up. So our partnership base of farmers, corporate farmers, small and medium technology development enterprises is critical to keeping us contemporary, keeping us on track, and providing solutions, and more importantly, demonstrations of solutions to the wider world, because they take the ideas and put them into action on their farms.
Given the innovations that the Smart Farm has field tested, what future do you see for Australian agriculture?
Look, it's very bright, and you have to bear in mind that Australia is a difficult country to farm in. So the innovations on our farms around water management, fertiliser management, weed management, machinery and day-to-day operations, they are cutting edge, and there's a lot of interest overseas in what we do, and there are a lot of ideas that are moving overseas to be adopted in their own way. Now, what you then take are, look at some of the simple things. On our farm, we can monitor, track our quad bikes. We know how fast they're moving, how quickly they're turning. We know where they're being parked. We know where the gates are open and closed. We know, thanks to some prototype ear tag technology developed by a company called Taggle, where our livestock are. We know where the water is in the troughs. Little things like that. They're actually not very sophisticated technologies, but they make a big difference to just the day-to-day operation of farming, and that's where the big gains are going to be. It's about safety and workflow, because the business of farming is also the lifestyle of farming, so little things will make a difference early on.
And this big regional innovation award, what does that mean to you moving forward as a research group?
Oh, look, it's the recognition of the work of almost a dozen colleagues who are contributing as part of their other work within the university, within CSIRO, within New South Wales and other state departments of primary industry. That work is constantly going on, and it's a delight to see their work being recognised. This is not a recognition of me. It is a part recognition of the Smart Farm as a demonstrator, as a model of how everything can be brought together, but it is certainly a recognition of the work of many, many colleagues and the students that are also involved through their research and development activities.
Professor David Lamb, or as you're known in Moree now, Des, thank you and congratulations again.
Look, I'm absolutely humbled by it, and I'm really thoroughly thrilled with the level of support we're getting, and our aim is to continue to deliver on expectations because it's the community we serve and we love doing it.
Nathan Axelson, what did we see this year with Regional Development Australia's Northern Inland Innovation Awards?
Look, it's the Innovation Awards are now in their 7th year, and it's a real coming of age. So we had such a terrific array of nominations from some very professional businesses, small, medium-sized enterprises, right through to larger local government and university and tertiary institutions. So it was great to see that innovation on display in our region yet again.
And literally across the region, we saw entries from Wollabadar to Armidale to Tenterfield to Moree, a real cross-section too.
Yes, that's right. We had a good representation from right across the 13 local government areas in the Northern Inland region. Some great representation from Moree, which was great, being the hosts of the event. So it really is testament to the innovation that occurs in our region. It's not just happening in our larger centres, but it's also happening in our smaller towns like Deepwater and Tenterfield and Wollabadar.
And as a judge, you saw how the NBN and the university is nurturing and driving innovation in Armidale and surrounds.
Look, that's right. I think certainly a number of the entries from Armidale in particular are leveraging off that access to high-speed broadband that is available in Armidale now. So we're seeing some real niche high-tech businesses that are exporting to the world and really making a difference.
Particularly as we see with the farming technology demonstrated through Smart Farm, the overall winner.
That's right, yes. UNE's Precision Agriculture team that manage the Smart Farm, very worthy recipients of the overall Innovator of the Year award, and we look forward to bigger and better things from them.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gary.